Hi, everybody.
We're leaving McDonald's. Wait, that's leaving Las Vegas, but we haven't started at McDonald's in a while, so I was like, let's start at McDonald's.
No, well, we haven't really been to McDonald's in a while. Between your situation and my unfortunate blood work results, I've been ixnaying the fast food.
But Diet Cokes have been consumed.
The Diet Cokes have still been consumed.
Yes.
So anyway, yes. Cheers, everyone.
Back here.
Sure. Sounds good.
So I'm drinking vitamin water.
Vitamin water. Very good. And you're actually drinking the vitamin water.
Not that tastes very good these days.
Nothing. Good.
We haven't done a Sunday drive in a while, but
By the way, Sunday drive, it's Driving Disney's
backyard. We're here in Hamlin. And today we're going to go to Silverleaf at Hamlin. Because they've got so much new stuff.
Yeah.
So we're going to take you through there. And then next week, we're going to start having the models from Pulte. Which that's pretty exciting.
It's very exciting. Yeah, we've been anxiously waiting for them to get completed. By the way, so I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
go
finish. So when the communities are built, very often they sell out of a trailer.
Yep.
Sometimes, like Dreamfinders, even has like a
RV bus.
Like an RV bus type thing, yeah. Until the models are completed. Now, I will say they fast track those models, so they try to get them going as quickly as possible. All energy and attention and focus is on those.
It takes months and months.
No, of course it does. But I will say they've done really well, and we're super excited to go see those models. We're going to go do those later this week. So
and I will say also, Dreamfinders is notorious for selling
pre-selling
way before.
Yeah, way before the community is ready. Yeah,
that's why some of this is exciting to me over at Silverleaf, because Pulte has 3 different sections. That they're not pre-selling, they're selling because they're building and off they go. And there's some exciting stuff.
It really is. I mean, I love seeing our area and our neighborhood and our communities grow. And I love seeing these roads connect and it's like all the pieces of the puzzle start to
Silverleaf
snap
and Hamlin
into place.
Is going to be almost as large as Waterley when it's done. It's massive.
It's really big.
So, I mean, you'll see in a second. There's a lot to go through now. We took you through there a while back, but I mean, big community.
You'll see lots of things have changed. And we've done, since our last drive through the Silverleaf area, not too long ago, we did the video tours of the townhomes by Dreamfinders.
Yes.
That are up. Those models are now open. Sales have been happening. People have closed. I really like the type of townhome that has that detached garage.
Yeah.
And you'll see those as we drive in, because those are directly at the entrance of the community. I think it's laid out in a really smart way. Typically you don't want to drive up to your, close to $1 million home at the front of the community. Right. Sometimes you like to be, tucked away back in there a little bit. Right. So it's kind of nice that you kind of ease yourself into that part of it. But yeah, quite nice.
Now, I think, I see kind of in our notes that what townhomes, I think they only have 2, and they're not named that.
No, this is Pulte. This is not Dreamfinders.
Oh!
Yes.
Wait.
Yeah.
So the models we did were Dreamfinders?
The models that we did were Dreamfinders, yes.
I'm going grayer now. I used to be blonder. But yeah, that's the thing. There's a new sign here, by the way, for Parkside Trails, which is going to be, when this road extends, Pulte is going to have Parkside Trails, which is in Lake County.
Yep, right
next to Wellness Way. We've shown you in a drive before that it's literally right there, and that crossroads, we did a video taking you to the crossroads, which is right there, which is scary. Not scary. It's like
there's so much growth. Yeah. A lot happening. But yeah, no, this is just specifically Pulte. Like, I didn't even really. We're talking about Dreamfinders as we pull in, which, by the way, we were on New Independence Parkway just now in the Hamlin, in the Hamlin shopping area where the Walmart and Publix, Sinopolis, and, of course, McDonald's is. But look how fast we are at Silverleaf. So here's the main entrance to Silverleaf. Directly here to the right. This is where we were. You weren't feeling super well that day, babe, so we'll give you a break.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going around.
But we had, do you need to answer it?
Yeah, I do. It's Health Central. So,
okay.
So pull in there and we'll do a quick time machine.
Okay, time machine. Okay, we're
So
back.
I have a procedure tomorrow, so...
Yeah, those.
By the way, on a side note, because I'm committed to doing this, I even recorded some today. If you've been along with us for my health journey, we're going to talk about real estate and life and fun and better stuff. So I have another YouTube thing that I've started. I'll put a link to it on the screen and in the comments. If you want to follow along the health journey, great. But I don't want to spend a lot of time getting all teary about this. But I do have a procedure tomorrow. I'm getting a port put in to have some chemo. Yeah. So that's what that call was about. So I had to take the call.
Yes. Yeah.
So now, where are we, Amy?
We took a right here at the Dreamfinders townhome. So I figured while we pulled in here so you could take that call, we may as well do a loop-de-loop so that you can take a picture, take a gander at
just kind of sit in the middle of the road.
Take a look. And over here to the right is going to be kind of like the play area. Playground, mailboxes.
Not only is it going to be, it is.
Well, it is. They also, we just had Hurricane Milton came by, so they have had like the picnic tables. There's quite a few picnic tables. They had those all corralled. But this is really nice. So take a look. You've got, as we drive by some of these, you can see what I mean about the detached garage. If you look to the right and to the left, you can see that your garage is still covered, so you're not going to get wet by the elements. If you're coming into your garage and going into your home, bringing in groceries or with kids, you're covered, but you still have a little outdoor space for a grill.
Candidly, that's what it comes down to. It's the barbecue grill. People don't think about that.
No, they don't.
And they'll buy a townhome or they'll buy a bungalow, and then they go, we realize, we even had someone that bought, was one of your clients, that wanted to sell like a year later because they were like,
yeah, we didn't
I
think
just
about
realized
that.
I didn't have anywhere to grill. So you might go that way. You can still get out that way.
Let's see.
Construction. But they are beautiful, by the way.
They are beautiful. I
Really
mean,
lovely.
I will say, Dreamfinders, I've never had an issue with Dreamfinders when it comes to... by the way, so this is the back side of this row, which also backs up to the school.
Yeah, so there's some tennis courts up there that are part of Hamlin. This middle is closer to us, right?
Yeah.
Fields and stuff back there. So it's a lovely little community. Now, Dreamfinders in general does not build big amenities anywhere.
No,
Not anywhere, but generally.
Well, in most of the communities here, because I used to say that all the time, and then I'm like, well, yeah, but out in Mineola, there's a huge amenity center.
Yeah.
And in Hartwood Landing, there is an amenity center. So I really think it just depends. But yeah, you're correct. Here, Wincy Groves, Sanctuary, Hamlin, here, not really any full amenities to speak of.
So now we're going down to Pulte Town.
Yes, so going down to Pulte Town.
Going down to Pulte Town.
All right, so as we continue down this road, so this is where we have Hamlin Elementary and Hamlin Middle. By the way, we are recording this at 2:43, and so you can start to see the elementary school should be getting out at 3 o'clock.
So are you looping and going there, or are you going to go there first?
I was going to go there first, so we can get out of the way. What do you think?
Get out of the way of the school, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get out of the way of the school. So now I will say, I was here the other day with my daughter. We were driving, and it is supposed to be, my friends, this is 2 lanes. You are supposed to, if you are going to the school for drop-off or pickup, only blocking the far right lane and not blocking the other one.
That ain't what's happening.
But that is not what's happening, and so we have...
And it's because, I mean, if you look at the line, and so it's 2:44. When do they get out of school? 3
o'clock, like a little after 3.
Okay, so we're 15 minutes ahead. So this is not actually
but
bad.
Do you see the cars lined up in there?
It's lined up all the way to where the
2 and 3 deep. But this road is supposed to be unobstructed by the cars. So parents and administration at these schools need to give their parents a little reminder.
We talk about this a lot in this area. If you haven't joined us before, or if you missed some of the videos where we talk about the school thing, we don't do a lot of school buses here. So if you don't have if you can walk to school, they don't give you a bus. And so most parents choose to drive their kids to school and pick them up.
Which creates havoc.
There. Also, it creates havoc, I think, for people's lives.
Yeah, it definitely.
So it can be a mess.
Yeah. So we are driving through the Meritage section. This was the first initial section when Silverleaf first blossomed.
Yep.
We are through this phase, and we are going to come down here to the end of the road, and we're going to take, if we were to go to the right, there's more phases. But we are going to go to the left.
Yeah, so everything you see to the right is Meritage, phase 2, right?
Yes.
And then the amenity center is kind of back there behind those houses. And now, but we're going down to Pulte Town.
Going down to Pulte Town. So we're going to drive past the models, which are, like I said, they're so close to being done. A lot of times, by the way, the models are maybe done, but they haven't finished the interior design yet. Right. They haven't loaded in the furniture, and so it can still be kind of a hot mess on the inside. But very excited because I am going to turn down this road because I want to show you. Now, I've had clients that have already contracted with Pulte, and we had to do all of our sales right there in that little trailer that you see.
And that right there is a Scarlet, correct?
It is, yes. And what they say, it's so funny because they talk about scarlet fever in this community.
It is
the
a nice floor plan.
Scarlet is such a nice floor plan, and many, many, many people agree.
Yeah.
And many, many, many people have decided to contract and build one. It is also their largest, I believe, at 3,643-ish square feet. Yeah. Base price is over $700,000. Again, we don't really talk pricing too much other than to give you some generalities because things change.
Little irony. Breeze-filled lane. The sign is tipped over because of the hurricane.
The hurricane.
This was quite breeze-filled.
That's funny.
But Bright Leaf Road, Shining Oak Alley, very nice.
I'm going to go, as we drive down this way, I'm checking.
Now, this is what they do to you in Florida, though. Tebebuya. Tebebuya. Is that what it is? Tebebuya?
I'm just pretending. I was feeling very confident until you said that.
We got a hot day. We got people out in sweatshirts because that's what they do because of the sun.
I'm gonna go take a peek down roads down here because I got some clients under construction.
And if you
down
see
yonder,
the new medical college, osteopathic medicine is over there, which is just beautiful. And I really like how they've, I don't know how well you can see it, but I really like how they've integrated the apartments. Go real slow right here, because I love this. So people, like, a lot of our clients, they'll be like, hey, we're hoping to get video and stuff of your home going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
There's at least 12 people there.
12 people. So they will have that whole thing cinder blocked.
Yep, by today. It'll be done. And it is so amazing. And I mean, there's such appreciation for the workers. I was doing a pre-drywall walkthrough this morning for some clients that live in Minnesota. And so I was doing the pre-drywall walkthrough with them via FaceTime and the builder. And they were putting up insulation at the time.
A Scarlet.
It's beautiful. Really nice. I love it. I'm very excited about all of this, to be honest.
I'm sorry I cut you off.
No, just
but one of the things interesting for me about why you can tell that Scarlet is a really, really good plan. Another Scarlet in front of us. I think that's also might be a Scarlet. I'm not sure. We'll check it on the sign. Usually, and when they build a model of a home, yep, that's a Scarlet as well. When they build a model of the home, they sell a ton of those homes.
Yeah.
Because it's so pretty, you can picture it, it's great. They sold all these Scarlets on a piece of paper.
On a piece of paper, based on a floor plan only.
So
it is amazing.
I'll put that plan up on the screen, and you'll see. Yeah. And tune in next week, because that'll be the first one we air.
Right.
Is the tour of the Scarlet.
And it is a 5-bedroom home, so it's a big one.
Yeah.
It's, what did I say? It's over 3,600 square feet.
And it starts in the 700s, so we're talking about with lot premium and the whole thing.
Yeah.
8s and 9s, right?
Yeah.
Which goes to show you, it's very nice, but we can tell you that things in the 7s, 8s, 9s, and millions are slow right now.
As a resale, but not
in Pulte Town,
not
baby.
in Pulte Town, baby. That's right. No, this really is exciting. I really like the area, the community, the location, the floor plans. To me, it's a win-win. Now they also have, so just as an FYI, Pulte not only has these big, beautiful single-family homes. By the way, they have 2 different one-story or single-story floor plans: the Cardinal and the Coral. There's 2 of those, and then they have several of the 2-story floor plans, which you talk about. The Scarlet, there's a Ruby, Imperial, and then there's the Coral Grand. Whenever you attach the word Grand to a Pulte home, it is
right.
It is a second floor, so it's like a big bonus room type thing, like the Mystique Grand.
What valuable information, Amy!
Thank you. Now remember, I do not work for
I love this, by the way, in this community. This, the little pathway back here. And if you get a sense for where we just were and where we're going and what goes off that way, this community is going to stretch off
All the
to
way.
Schofield Road, which is, down there. And then right over this hill is...
Do you want me to keep going straight? That's what
Sure.
I'm going to ask you.
Lake County.
Now, sorry, go ahead.
We're just kind of right there. So back behind this is going to be that Parkside Trails by Pulte, which is going to be in Lake County, but it's right there.
Yeah.
So again, dude, I hope I can show that on the thing. The guy was coming down the ladder by himself, pulling the ladder down while he came down the ladder.
Amazing.
Okay.
So just a little tidbit of info. So yes, there is an amenity center that's being built here for the Meritage community,
It's down that way.
There is also a separate amenity center for Pulte. So the Pulte homeowners are going to have a different amenity center.
Okay.
It's not, and sometimes when you see these big communities, even when there are multiple builders in them, like Summer Lake, for example.
Yeah.
Summer Lake had almost every builder out here at some point in time because it's also massive. But there's one big giant amenity center to service all of them. Here you've got Pulte has an amenity center and Meritage has one.
So one of the things that I love about this whole setup, this is more the traditional way that things used to be, which is, this particular phase was this builder, and this particular phase is this builder. A lot of communities now, 2 or 3 different builders will buy different lots in the same phase, and so you get a little more. For me, there's a lot of variety here in terms of what these Meritage homes look like. They're different elevations, and so it doesn't look all cookie cutter. Neither did the Pulte.
No.
Look all cookie cutter, but it's distinctive. You can tell you're in a different part. So this is Silverleaf Reserve. That's Silverleaf Oaks, right?
Yes.
So there's different sections of the same thing. But it's distinctive. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
And here we are. Look at this. Look at this.
Look at the line.
Now.
Yep. This is here picking
It's
up
kind
at
of
the elementary
a lone little farm
down there.
Down there in the middle.
What was I getting ready to say?
I don't know.
It was kind of
Got distracted by the thousands of people
No,
whose
this is
lives
just-
are affected by having no school buses.
Yeah. Well, it's not that. I mean, in many cases, your kids could walk to school. Like that's the one thing that is different here.
Yeah,
it's a
but
little
then
hard to get used to.
thunderstorm
But
at 3 o'clock.
right, and candidly, elementary school, you got these little kids. My apologies. I wouldn't necessarily, want my little one walking to and from either. Anyway, what I was going to say, this is what I was going to say, is that here we are. We have Pulte has not only those single family homes, but they also have townhomes and bungalows. I don't really know that I should go down here because that black truck is kind of blocking the street.
No, do it.
Honey, it's blocking it.
Oh, you're good. We got to give the people the view. We got to let them see.
So, anyway, Pulte has 3 different floor plans for townhomes, okay? So, townhomes, they have, what are they called again? The orchid, the dahlia, and the julep. And so those are all...
These say Dreamfinders.
Yes. Okay, so we're in Dreamfinders bungalows.
Yes.
But I'm saying, again, yes, so we're driving through Dreamfinders bungalows. There's not a lot of
I got confused again with my blonde-headedness.
That's okay. But yeah, so we're here in the Dreamfinders section. I don't really like all the new construction happening.
Oh, so the Pulte ones are back there. They just haven't started yet.
Right. So you've got the townhomes. You've also got bungalows. So Pulte will have a townhome section. Again, 3 different floor plans available from them. Then you've got a couple of bungalows, which you've got the Benton, the Haddock, and the Caden. Is that it? All of those are going to be in the high 4s to low to mid 5s. I need to get out of here.
You'll be all right.
I think I'm going to back up because I don't know that I can go around, but I'll see.
I'll give it a shot. Go see and then...
Yeah, but anyway, and then they also, of course, have the single-family homes. But that's what's interesting, right? So you've got Dreamfinders that has townhomes and bungalows, and eventually single-family too, I believe. And then you've got Pulte, same thing, townhomes, bungalows, single-family, and then you've got Meritage that has the bungalows and some single-families as well. So basically, this is a big old community, and it is really fantastic. If we can just make sure that the administration and the parents at those schools will abide by and I don't mean this to be mean, they just need to abide by that traffic pattern and understand that they can't block that second lane for residents of the community.
But I mean, if you think about the last time we drove through here,
yeah,
there was
look,
nothing.
all of those are up.
It was a couple of streets of the Meritage properties, and that was a year and a half ago, maybe. A couple of streets of Meritage properties, and they sold out of that phase, and they had to wait a while. And now it's Pulte Town and Dreamfinders.
Yeah.
Dreamfinders.
They're Hamlin Bridge.
No, but I was trying to go Pulte Town Dreamfinder Farms. I don't know, whatever.
Well, anyway,
new plastic surgery center here.
Great.
So
I'm
gonna get a butt lift.
Okay. This is all new commercial in front of Lakeside at Hamlin, which is a Dreamfinders community.
Which speaks to the point. Always think what's going to go where.
Yes.
So, for example, a lot of like what we just passed, there's a commercial section of Silverleaf at Hamlin as well. So always think, okay, what could go there?
Right.
Because a lot of times people are like, I had no idea my house was going to be blocked off by a shopping center. It was always in the plan.
Well, you have to make sure you do your due diligence. And I will say there are times when somebody may not know yet. So it's not like somebody's keeping a secret. It may just not be known. Like in our community, there's a big tree farm back there. And we've always known that at some point in time, that tree farm might not be a tree farm. It might be another development. It might be a connector road.
Well,
it might
it's
be
going to be a connector road is what it's going to be.
But we don't, these are things that you just have to either, understand that you may or may not have the ability to know that in advance. At any rate, I love Silverleaf. I think it's a great community, great location, and I'm dripping sweat.
We have been suffering for you because we have to turn off the air conditioner.
I've got to.
So let's wrap things up. Again, we'll have those models for you starting next week.
Okay.
One of the things that we don't say enough, I try to put on the screen a lot, call Amy first, though, because the people that are over at Silverleaf don't represent you. They represent the builder. Amy does not represent the builder. She represents buyers who want to buy there. So
it's just a lot of times in new construction, people don't know whether or not they need a realtor as a buyer agent when they're dealing with new construction.
Right.
And no, you don't have to, but why would you not want to be represented? For instance, what did I do this morning? In fact, two things this morning. I did the pre-drywall walkthrough for my clients who were in Minnesota because it was just way too pricey for them. Way too pricey for them way too pricey for them to come in town. For that, it was 45-minute walkthrough. But think about the amount of money they would have had to spend to come for that walkthrough, which is important, by the way. Not saying you shouldn't, but there are ways when you have a buyer agent to assist through things like that. And then right after I went there, I went to another client's home, got them some updated pictures and some video as their home is coming to completion. And this is stuff that's really helpful to have that buyer agent that's there working kind of on your behalf. So anyway, with that, we're going to go because I really can't stand it anymore. All right. So as always, everybody, we appreciate you watching and hanging out with us and staying with us and joining us on our journey, not just real estate related, but on the personal level as well. We love you. We appreciate you. So stay safe, stay well. Remember, we love you and happy house hunting.